In the heart of a small town, Prophetess Hannah emerged like a beacon of hope. She wasn't always known as Mama See It All. Hannah had started as a struggling widow, living off the goodwill of neighbors. But after a supposed divine encounter, she rebranded herself as a prophetess, claiming to have the rare gift of seeing beyond the physical realm. Mama See It All, they called her, because she could see the past, present, and future. From curing illnesses to unraveling deep family secrets, her prophecies attracted followers from all corners. Her small home was soon transformed into a sprawling miracle center. "She's the real deal," people whispered. "Her prayers work wonders." Word of her miracles spread like wildfire. A barren woman conceived after a prayer session. A wealthy businessman testified of how Mama's prophecy saved him from a failed investment. Even politicians came seeking her blessings before elections. Mama See It All had an answer for everyone. Struggling with finances? Sow a seed of faith. Marital problems? Bring the photographs of your spouse for prayers. Wayward children? A bottle of anointed oil would set them straight, for a price. Hannah's fame grew, and so did her wealth. She moved into a luxurious mansion, acquired flashy cars, and surrounded herself with loyal aides. Her followers didn't mind. They believed she deserved it for her divine service. But deep down, Hannah knew something they didn't. Ada, a young journalist, was one of Hannah's ardent followers. After her mother's miraculous recovery from an illness, Ada became a regular at Mama See It All's services. But one day, as she waited for her turn, she overheard a suspicious conversation between two of Hannah's aides. "Did you get the details about her husband's accident?" one asked. "Yes, Mama will weave it into her prophecy tomorrow," the other replied, laughing. Ada froze. Could it be that Mama's visions weren't divine but orchestrated? Determined to uncover the truth, Ada befriended one of Hannah's personal aides, Kunle. After weeks of careful probing, Kunle reluctantly revealed a shocking truth. Mama See It All had a secret room in her mansion where all the information about her followers was stored. "She has people spying on the followers," Kunle whispered. "Before a prophecy, they collect details from informants or social media." Ada was stunned, but not entirely convinced. She needed proof. Under the guise of volunteering, Ada gained access to the mansion. One evening, she sneaked into the secret room. What she found confirmed her worst fears: notebooks filled with personal details about followers, screenshots of social media posts, and even audio recordings of private conversations. But what caught Ada's attention most was an envelope labeled "Emergency." Inside were scripts, fabricated prophecies for high-profile clients, and receipts for bribes paid to silence critics. Suddenly, Ada understood why Hannah seemed to know everything. She didn't have divine visions. She had a well-organized network feeding her information. Ada decided she couldn't keep quiet. During a packed Sunday service, she stood up and confronted Mama See It All. "Prophetess Hannah, do you truly see it all, or do your spies help you see?" Gasps filled the room. Hannah maintained her composure and accused Ada of being possessed by the devil. "The enemy is trying to destroy God's work through this young woman," she declared. But Ada wasn't deterred. She presented the evidence she had gathered, including photos of the secret room and copies of the scripts. The congregation was divided. Some refused to believe, accusing Ada of blasphemy. Others began questioning everything. As the scandal grew, journalists flocked to the Miracle Center, exposing more of Hannah's schemes. Former aides came forward, confessing how they had planted fake testimonies and staged miracles. Hannah's ministry crumbled overnight. Her followers abandoned her, and authorities launched an investigation into financial fraud and exploitation. In her mansion, now eerily quiet, Hannah sat alone. For the first time in years, she prayed, not for power or wealth, but for forgiveness. Months later, Ada published a detailed expose about Hannah's rise and fall, but she ended it with a reflection. Prophetess Hannah's story is a cautionary tale. Many people came to her seeking hope, but she let greed consume her. Faith should never be bought or sold. Hannah, now stripped of her title and wealth, began a quiet life. She joined a small church and worked to atone for her actions. Though she would always carry the shame of her past, she hoped to find redemption in humility and genuine faith.